What's happening, guys? Gast here, giving you part 2 of Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia. Thanks so much for leaving likes and comments on part 1, really appreciated it. And we're just going to get right back into where we left off, in just after training with Grandpapa Mison.
Your swordsmanship has come a long way. I've always known you had talent.
You really think so? You're not just saying that, are you, Grandfather?
Either I'm getting old or you're getting better. And we both know I'm not old.
Well, good. Then that means you're ready to let me travel outside the village.
Don't misconstrue my words, boy. The rule still stands.
But why? I'm not a child anymore. You just said I can fend for myself. If I meet with any dangers, I'll have my sword and my wits.
That's not what this is about.
Then what is it about? Look, I've heard from the others. I know the drought's made Zofia a scary place. People are starving, and many have turned to thievery and plunder. Brigands loot villages for a mere sack of grain, and soon they'll be at our door. And don't think I haven't heard what the Rigelian army has been up to. They've been crossing the border for years in violation of the Divine Accord. And with that sacred bond broken, now the terrors have resurfaced as well.
The terrors, bro.
All true.
Zofia is full of innocent people who are looking for help. Please, Grandfather. I want to make a difference in a world bigger than a handful of houses. I want to see all the amazing places you've told me about, that Celica told me about.
Suppose you do set forth with your sword and your wits. So what? Will the grand story of your life be how you met the end of a brigand's axe? Before you dream of changing...
Certainly not one of our axes, that's for sure.
Damn place in it. And no more talk of leaving.
That guy. Old Gramps being so stubborn and whatnot.
Why teach me to use a sword if you're not going to let me fight? Every day in this place is exactly the same as the next. I know I'm meant for more than this, but you have to let me find it.
Cue Lucas.
Huh? What's all the commotion? It's coming from the gates.
Hey. What else we got up here? Can we hop on the ceiling there? Alright, let's see what else we can find here. Hello, sheepy. But also, they're kind of jerks. That is the house where you live, bud. Hello, lads.
What I wouldn't give for some food. It's been years since we've had a proper harvest. Can't grow much without rain. Why has Mila forsaken us? What's happened to the Earth Mother? She's killing us by withholding her blessings. The Rigelian Empire will seize our lands, and we'll be too weak to resist.
Oh, bummer.
You've heard how well-trained their soldiers are, haven't you? We've never toiled or fought for a thing, and we're about to pay for it.
Ram Village used to be known across the kingdom for its magnificent wine, but alas, it's been ages since anyone made a new batch. Valentia's fanciest nobles would send orders for Ram wine from far and wide. If there are any bottles left, they're like to be aged to perfection by now. A wine that mature would taste absolutely incredible. I'd give anything for one more glass before Mother Mila calls me home. I'm gonna try to talk to everyone first.
Well, if it isn't Alm, you all finished with today's training? I still remember when you were only... Sir Mycen has certainly made us... I say Sir Mycen, but the story is you're General Mycen. Then again, the woods around Ram have become dangerous as of late. Perhaps it's for the best that we have him. And you, to keep us safe.
Thanks, woman.
It's good to know our plight has the nobility so grief-stricken. King Lima dances at the end of Chancellor Desay's puppet strings. The king would rather eat grapes and frolic in a seraglio than actually rule. It's no wonder the kingdom's being torn apart by rebellion after rebellion.
Why can't
Why
can't we get this guy on our team?
Us from ourselves already. What's that? The Mother Mila? Like I'd waste my prayers on a goddess as useless as her.
Nice. All right, let's do some examine. I know there's carrots we can pick up here. All right, let's see. Some more oranges? No. Flour? Got some flour. Pick some flowers. Those are Celica's flowers. They were her favorite. That was Celica's favorite well. Let's move. And the entrance is the last one.
Hey, this fellow's here to see Sir Mycen. He was just about to tell us more.
So we have nothing equipped. Not ideal for battle. It has 1 might though. That's interesting. So I wonder if it's a splitting axe. Well, we can't even equip it. Or wait, come again? What did I just do? Okay, I guess I'm using an axe. Let's see here. Can you quick scan this? Can you do this faster? It's kind of slow. Let's see. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I think what they're doing is they're hinting on what they want me to do, like Tobin be an archer, Cliff be a mage. But I was looking at the stats here, and I'm thinking, and I want to change it up a little bit. Let's see. Let's take this. Take the flour here. Hard bread here. Let's see. Slashed fence. Watchtower. Let's see if there's anything more before we do anything. Some nice scans. The barricade is probably nothing. The village guard like gray. Alright, let's see. Let's go examine. Nope, wrong one. Chat.
Sorry, pal, but I still can't trust a man in full armor. Keep one hand on your hilt while you talk to this guy, yeah? A knight? Can you believe you'd have to practically ride off the edge of the map to find this place? He's sure come a long way just to find a whole lot of nothing. Whatever he's here for, I hope he hasn't brought any trouble with him.
Alm, how was sword practice? Everything go okay? Sir Mycen is far too hard on you. I hope you don't have any new bruises.
Sup, bro?
Good day. You must be Sir Mycen's grandson. Alm, was it? My name is Lucas. I fight for the Deliverance.
Lucas is my brother's name.
The Deliverance? What's that? Aren't you one of the Knights of Zofia? The King's Knights?
Oh, I see. I suppose that means word hasn't yet reached your village. In that case, please forgive me for heralding such dark news, but King Lima IV is dead. He met his end some days ago at the hands of Chancellor Desay.
What? You're saying it was regicide?
I fear so. It seems Desay sold Zofia to the Rigel.
I hope Desay has a huge mustache. Oh, he does too. Look at that crazy man.
No doubt they promised him lands, perhaps even a title. Upon Lima's death, the Chancellor and the Rigelian army seized Zofia Castle and began to visit unspeakable injustices upon the king's people. Sir Clive, of the Knights of Zofia you mentioned, would have none of it. He formed an army to free us from Rigel and named it the Deliverance. However, we are outmatched and fast losing this war. We need a hero's aid. And so, I have come to the home of one of Zofia's greatest heroes, Sir Myson. Do you see, Alm? Sir Clive would not have sent me were it not urgent. Will you take me to see your grandfather?
Yes, of course.
It's interesting how much more in-depth they're going with the story here. Lima was not a character at all in Gaiden, and I like how they're putting you know, more weight on Clive, because Clive was the kind of leader behind these pack of like guys here, but now he's actually like this respected knight. He has some sort of history. He's a sir and stuff, so he means business, man. Yeah, Clive did have some story weight behind him in the original Gaiden, so it's pretty cool how they're not only maintaining that, but they're actually doing a lot more with it.
I knew
Good
Zofia was in hot water, but is this guy serious? So there's going to be a war?
There already is one from the sound of things.
But that's awful. If Sir Myson rides off to war, what'll happen to Alm?
You got me.
Lucas, were you able to speak with my grandfather? What did he say?
He said no. Sir Myson made it clear he has no intention.
I'm so
of
sleepy,
joining
man.
the
My eyes are
Deliverance.
probably hugely baggy.
What? But he's ridiculously strong. He could defeat some stuffy chancellor with his eyes closed. Why would he refuse when so many people are suffering?
Yeah, what's with this geriatric dude not doing anything?
I cannot speak to Sir Myson's thinking, but it seems we misplaced our hopes. I'll have to return to our hideout and bring Sir Clive the ill news. Perhaps Myson has simply grown too old for the battlefield.
Nonsense!
It was good meeting you, Alm. I must be on my way. Thank you again for your assistance.
He's not old. He's tougher than men half his age.
What's the big idea, Gramps?
Lucas, wait!
What is it?
I'll go. I'll join the Deliverance.
You?
Oh, what the hell? You can't do that. Wait, can you do that?
I'll admit, you fight like a beast and they'd be lucky to have your sword. But this isn't sparring with your Gramps, Alm. You're volunteering to go to war.
I know what it is. And if Grandfather won't do it, then I'll do it for him. Consider my sword as his.
I understand how you feel.
He's gonna get mad right now.
Sir Myson has been teaching me to use a blade since I was a boy. I've received tutelage in military tactics, medicine, weather, terrain. I know as much about war as any man who has never seen one can. Let me fight for you with my grandfather's gifts.
God, I love Alm so much. He's such a salve.
That might just work.
Huh?
He's so he's so down. He reminds me of like Roy, except like really down. Like I like him a lot because he feels so ambitious and like really.
Oh, come on.
You know what I mean?
Serious.
He's like he reminds me. He does remind me of Roy a lot, but like much more hardy and much more down with it. You know what I mean?
Why not? Alm presents a good case. He has a hero's blood in him, and clearly a hero's fire. His presence is sure to raise the troops' morale. And for my part, I'm curious to see what a self-proclaimed warrior can do, especially now that he'll be doing it for the Deliverance.
Thank you, Lucas. You won't regret this.
I've seen a lot of cake taking in my day, but this really takes the cake.
You should back out of this. It's far too dangerous. If anything were to happen to you, I mean...
Just don't do it, okay?
I'm sorry, Faye, but I've made up my mind. But maybe all of you could come with me.
What?
Splendid idea. Maybe we could all get impaled on the same lands.
I'm just saying we could do it together. Fighting, I mean, not the lance. Grandfather trained all of us, right? Not just me. You already know how to use a sword and a bow. So what's the problem? Are you insane? We were sparring with wooden fences and tree trunks. They don't hit back. Oh, sod it all. I'm not as bright as I'd like to think I am, so, count me in. Gray, not you too. Me too, Toby Poo. Better than waiting for Rigel to reach Ram and kill, slash, and slave us. Might as well bring the fight to them. But you're gonna... I mean, once they...
You have my thanks, Gray, and the Deliverance welcomes you. In the end, we need every able fighter we can get. There will be much to learn, but I can teach you a great deal in battle. And you'll be given a proper wage, of course.
Wait, you mean we get paid? As in actual money?
Of course. Our soldiers work hard and sacrifice much. We would be remiss not to offer compensation.
Now he's in.
I've got little brothers and sisters who could use that gold. Ma and Pa struggle to make ends meet. But if there's a way to help... Tobin, you don't have to go if you don't want to. Why don't you all take a little time to think about it? Let's split up for now and meet back here later. I need to go thank my grandfather and say goodbye.
In Gaiden, he just bailed. He just straight up bailed. Do they react differently?
My word, can you believe it?
Oh wow, check that out.
Murdered. What do you He has no heirs, you know. Not anymore, I mean. They say Chancellor Desay himself murdered all of them in cold blood. Anyway, hope this Deliverance knows who they'll be delivering to that throne.
I heard what the knight said, but it sounds like a load of horse plop to me. Everyone knows it's Zofia's fault that Rigel invaded in the first place. King Lima refused to help the Rigelian Empire during their famine, remember? And we all know the Emperor didn't take too kindly to that little slight. Such a shame. The kingdom and the Empire had been getting along so well. The king may be dead, but his choices live on. Ain't that always the way of it?
This guy. Alright, so that's cool how they react to the world. But we're already 18 minutes in, so.
Grandfather, I'm home. Do you have a minute? There's something I need... Grandfather? Grandfather?
He's out. He's gone. He's outie.
Oh, there he is. Over here. Does this mean you're coming with us? Sure am. I can tell Ma and Pa we're worried, but I think they'll understand. Listen, everyone. Try not to be amazed when I show Alm up on the battlefield.
This friggin' guy right here.
You know they don't pay extra for that, right, Moneybags?
There's nothing wrong with fighting for coin. Many people do. We don't have any rules stating one's reasons must be noble. Now then, Alm, were you able to say goodbye to your grandfather?
I tried, but I couldn't find him.
Well, that is vexing. I suppose we could tarry here a bit longer if you...
It's all right. Let's go.
Oh,
Let's go and fight some ram bandits. Some rambits.
I can write him a letter. Come on.
so be it.
Let's peel. What are you guys saying?
You know, I guess I don't mind. The Deliverance is fighting all across... Well, I've always wanted to see the world, and now's my chance. All I have to do is not get killed. Easy.
I'm coming. I'm staying with you. You. Then I guess. But you'd better. Does this mean
I wonder if you just keep saying no what she says. Alright, let's go into the menu here. Hit up our inventory. Tobin and Gray, and she has a carrot. Gray doesn't have anything. What's that symbol behind him? So these guys all have swords. So all these items do the same thing. I wonder why he has that. That symbol over there. I'm not sure why. Oh, cool. That's awesome. This is so nice. I love that. All right. All right, let's peel. Fighting some ram bandits. Not before we have some more cutscenes, though.
Alm, are you sure about this? Am I sure about what? Not saying goodbye to your grandfather. My ma and pa have all my brothers and sisters to look after them. I mean, sure, they'll miss me. Or I hope they will, at any rate. But family will help them get by, you know? But all Sir Myson has for kin is you. And all... I know. But considering he's never let me take one step outside the village, I doubt I could have talked him into letting me join an army. Not that it would have changed things either way. I have to go. Not just to prove him as a teacher, but to prove myself to me.
I love this guy.
You've always wanted to put Ram behind you, right? This is your big chance. Your first adventure writ large. We'll call it Alm's Epic. Or maybe The Tale of Gray. Plus that one guy. I don't think so. Although, I admit there might be a little something to what you're saying. It's almost as if I feel someone calling out to me. So you really have gone crazy then? Well, it's been nice knowing you. Look, I know how it sounds. Do you think it's Celica? What? Celica? Where the heck did that come from? Oh, please. You two were inseparable while she was here. You barely made any time for us. I guess that's true. Maybe it is her.
Aww.
Celica, are you the one who's been calling me?
Look at his...
I know that you're out there. I just don't know where. But I can feel it. I hope this journey will bring us together again.
It's adorable. Lovebirds. Yes!
First, we should make for the southern outpost.
Dun, 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 dun,
Desai's men hold it for now. But my fellows in the Deliverance have been fighting to reclaim it. The Deliverance hideout lies beyond the outpost. We'd best prepare ourselves for a long journey.
Let's do it. Okay, so we're gonna check out these stats here. We're all sword users. So Faye has good attack. She actually has the third best attack behind. Behind. Oh yeah, I wonder what this symbol's for. I don't know. He has 2 skill. Yikes. And he has 1 skill. That's also bad. These are village classes, right? So Alm is definitely the strongest. Gray's not too bad. But he has high luck. I like that. I like that luck there. Here we go. First battle. Let's do this. Oh man, here we go. The wafers. Oh, tell me the map is the same. Yes.
Oi, travellers! Afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to stop right there. These here woods belong to me and my boys, see? So, if you want to be passing through, you're gonna have to pay the toll.
Well, that didn't take long.
Brigands already? But it's only been minutes. We're still within sight of the gates.
Worse surprises than this await us, Alm. Is everyone ready?
Yes. Come on. Let's clear this rabble out.
Come on now. We got this.
Follow me. I'll clear us a path.
Alm, if I may, you mustn't rush headlong into battles on your own. Without experience, your friends will never grow into accomplished fighters. Trust them. Give them something to do. At least let them deal the final blow.
Right.
All right.
Come at me, fools!
Just leave it to me.
I'm just gonna split my armies up a little bit.
I got this.
I'm gonna have Alm start with start over here. I'll split my army up a little bit. I'll see how he has 5 defense, so he's gonna be dealing 2 damage. Should be. I want to steer clear of the woods here, so they both have 3 defense, which is gonna be a little bit worrisome. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah, 2 damage. So that's how it does work. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. The early game battles seem quite easy to do. And we're gaining support points. Can I turn this off? What? Ah, nice. Auto battle. I dig it. I dig it. But can I turn off the tutorial is my question. I don't know. Let's give this one to... Give this one to Cliff. What do we got here for damage? Will he take him out? How much health does he have left? He has 10 health. I have 7 attack and he has 2 defense, so I'm dealing 5, but am I doubling him? Oh, okay, the battle damage is right there, but still. So the forecast does work like that. Okay, I appreciate that. He's only dealing 4 damage to us. I want to give the kill to Cliff. Because I think I'm going to be making Cliff into... I think he has the highest defense growth.
Now you die.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah, bye.
I knew you'd pull it off.
Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Anyways, he's dealing... Yeah, damage isn't a big deal here. And we're doubling him.
You and me.
Oh my goodness. So we got these guys covered. I'm gonna bring you here. You can deal some damage over here. So he has a lot of defense, which is really helpful. Oh my god! We have 3 crits! Jeez Louise! Look at those crits. Look at my luck. Holding steady here. Alright. So, I'm gonna give this one to... I can actually split this up both ways, I think. It's only dealing 4 damage, and she doesn't have a lot of defense. I mean, she has the same defense, rather. Can we... Yeah, we can hop on these forts here, and that's only a 47% chance to hit. He's gonna die, so hopefully he doesn't connect. Doesn't matter.
Well, look at me go.
Oh, look at this guy! Look at this guy over here! I think we'll be good. He has no crit chance, so that's really helpful. Alright, enemy phase. Oh, I think they might be trying to steal the village. That is their AI. So we gotta be a little bit careful there. Yeah, what is the goal? Is there a protection of the thing here? What's this? Rout the enemy. So I don't know what they were thinking of. Aha! Cool. So Cliff got a kill. I'm gonna bring you over here. Maybe you can snag this.
Better than you expected?
I think it was. And I'm gonna give this to Faye. I'll split it up a little bit. Alm can probably kill this guy, or he'll come very close. I mean, the villagers are a class below, so it should be good that we just... Oh man, these animations are so quick. Amazing stuff. We'll bring this guy to 4 health, and then we'll get Faye to kill. And that'll do it for us. You're gonna be dead, and we have an 89% chance to hit. I love that charging stab there. That's it. That'll do it. Battle complete.
That was invigorating.
Sick.
Yes! We won!
That was some fine swordsmanship, Alm. I can see you have more than a bit of your grandfather in you.
You think so?
All right, guys, that was Act 1. The first chapter's done. So a lot of dialogue, but it's okay. We're just exploring the village exploration aspects of the game right now. I really like it. I thought there was going to be more of a crawling aspect to the villages, but it does seem that well, I'm not even that fazed about it, because in the original Gaiden, there wasn't much of a village. It was more like there are certain NPCs you just talk to, instead of just this kind of wide spanning, like Final Fantasy-esque type village. So I can respect that the fact they're kind of doing this like point and click sort of adventure with the villages, and at the same time they're kind of doing both with the dungeons, which I find very exciting, and I hope we get to the dungeon part soon. Really liking the gameplay. That was a really good first chapter, just really smooth, really quick, gets the point across. I'm starting to grow more and more favorable to the battle forecast. I was just a little bit wary of it, how to get used to it at first, but now I understand it. I really like this game, man. It's really nice. It's definitely like nothing I've ever played before in Fire Emblem. I'm trying to keep a level head here, but sometimes you just want to scream, you know? Sometimes you just want to scream. Just in excitement. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this part 2. I hope you guys leave a like and a comment. And with that being said, I'll catch you in part 3. Deuces.